News and Views, also known as Joe's Conservative News and Views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, go ahead on and push that like button. Go ahead on and push that like button. Please share this video, share this video, share this video. It helps to make the channel grow. Make sure I got everything set. Let me go connect my headsets right quick before I get started. Also, participate in the $5 challenge. It helps continue with the channel. Please help with the $5 challenge. Also, too, uh, don't forget we broadcasting tonight, 8 o'clock. Myself and Hood Conservative. Myself and Hood Conservative. And we're going to be discussing more in depth about the aftermath of the Derek Chauvin case, what's going on in Columbus, and we're also going to talk about what the black community now could be facing. So, give me 1 second and let me get my headsets connected. Give me one moment. We got action. All right, I'm back. Had to do a brief delay. Had to make sure I was connected so I could talk to y'all while driving. Now, let's jump into this. Oh, before I jump into this, well, I know you're probably wondering why am I broadcasting so early? It's because I was able to be out early today, and because I'm out early from work today, I want to give y'all a afternoon update on what was going on around the country. So that's why I am doing this afternoon broadcast. This will be something to kind of give you a teaser before we actually do the show tonight. So something to hold you over, something to give you some more tidbits. So first things first. So we already talked about the Derek Chauvin. It seems like the Biden administration is not letting this charade go. Now I know you're probably asking me, Joel, what do you mean about not letting the charade go? And as soon as I get into the clearing, I'll discuss it. So not only are they not uh, letting this charade go, they just got to keep it going. It's like they just cannot accept what they have already manufactured. So now justice is now going to investigate Minneapolis Police Department, trying to see if they have been doing everything they're supposed to do, if they've been listening, they've been doing what they're supposed to do, if they've been violating any rules of the department, things of that nature. Now, this is the new DOJ guy that was picked by Biden named Merrick Garland. Listen, guys, this is dope. First and foremost, you should have done this when you first got in the office in January. Why do you wait till after Derek Chauvin is now convicted and now you want to file on more bullshit for the city? You're not letting these officers move on. You're not letting nobody move on. You just want to create unnecessary chaos. Now, this is where I was telling you guys that I definitely see people leaving the force. Who wants to be a part of a situation where you are constantly, constantly being ridiculed? People not doing that. And these guys are going to leave. I see it coming. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I was a cop in Minneapolis right now. I just resign, go somewhere else, because this is continuing to be a shit show. That's exactly what it's continuing to be. Now, they haven't said when the investigation is going to be completed. No one has no idea, but I do know that this is disturbing and uncalled for. Now, next story we're going to talk about. Kyle Rittenhouse is back in the news again, but it's not about what you think it is. It's pertaining to an officer. So, an officer in Virginia that been on the force for 18 years used his work email to do an anonymous donation to Kyle Rittenhouse defense fund. I think it was like, I don't know, something small, like 25 bucks maybe, 50. It wasn't that much. Well, anyway, some way, somehow, the city got a wind that he might have been involved. They did an investigation. They looked at all of the stuff that he done or was involved in, and before you know it, they found out that he actually did contribute to the defense fund, and they fired him because he made a remark saying that all of the guys in blue backed you up, and I'm paraphrasing it, and that we're staying behind you. Guys, I'm telling you now, there are some more sacrificial lambs on the way for this agenda. And one of them is, next one's going to be Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse, I hate to say it, this young man is probably going to get the book thrown at him because these liberals are out for blood. And people know it. And people are so afraid of what they're going to do to the communities that they live in with all this violence that they have, that people are not risking it. They're leaving. They are actually, I'm not bullshitting you guys. They're actually praying that people convict and get over with. This is what's probably going to start happening. You're going to see a lot of crimes that are not going to go through the official due process like they should. It's going to be a quick, yeah, he's guilty, or yeah, they're innocent, because of what is going on now in our society today. And it's very sad. And I'm very scared for everybody involved. Now, one thing I do know is that if I was that officer, I would try to file a lawsuit against that department, because it was, even though they fired him for that, well, I don't think he got a lawsuit because he used their email. So I don't know. I don't know if he's got a lawsuit or not. I would talk to a lawyer. I know that much, because that's crazy. Because people have done a whole lot more and got fired. This man didn't even do nothing but, you know, like I said, I really think that this is ridiculous. Now let's get back to the shootings. Now, the police department are still ongoing about what happened with Ma'Khia Bryant. If you looked at my show this morning, I talked about this. Ma'Khia Bryant was a 15-year-old girl who was acting crazy at her residence, getting into it with some people, and basically tried to stab a woman while holding a baby when she had a knife in her hand. And yeah, they fired shots and killed this girl instantly because she was trying to stab the other girl. Now, a little bit about Ma'Khia Bryant. What I found out is she was a foster child in that home. So she was a foster kid. So I don't know what's going on with a real family. Uh, Still don't know what's the details of the fight. I'm still trying to research and find that part out. What's going on, Rachel? It's gonna be lit tonight. You need to come on over to YouTube. It's gonna be lit. Your boy growing. Now, the next situation we're going to talk about is there was also another police shooting. This time near Elizabeth City, North Carolina. I can't pronounce the county. The county is like a Indian name, Prosequat, something like that. Anyway, the police officers went to a residence to serve the young black. It is called around for. Guys, I don't know why black people. Why do we keep doing this? Why do we keep not listening to the cops? Do we not know what's gonna happen? Do we if the cop at your residence and all right, there you go, Rachel. The cops is at your residence, and you know you've been doing some fuck shit. Just go ahead on and comply with these people. Don't run off. Don't jump in a car. Don't be trying to resist arrest. Just go. Go and get it over with. And this talk that we keep talking about. Let's quit calling it the talk. Let's call it common sense. Let's teach our people, our children, everyone common sense. If you see the cops, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Right now, that's Biden's people. That's their buddy right now. They'll do anything they say. He is their stew pigeon. So anyway, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find out what this guy was about, see what all was going on, and try to get a more uh, clear about that situation. Now, let's talk about some things that's going on at the border and with the cartels, and that is with TikTok. Now, TikTok, man, oh man, TikTok is not playing. When I say they're not playing, these guys are using TikTok and other social media forums to get these kids out here to help them sell drugs, run drugs into the country, promise some money and all. Now, this trend has picked up since just the border's been wide open. So I'm telling young parents now, check your kids' phone. I check mine all the time, especially if you live in these border towns, because your child could be getting uh, groomed to work with these guys. And that's the fact. Oh man, I'm getting a little tired. So either way it goes, yeah, yeah, that's real talk, Rachel. That's what they're doing. TikTok, recruiting young kids to sell and run drugs in the country uh, through TikTok, helping them tell them where to go at and do what they need to do. And these cartels are bold like that. They know a lot of kids like that lifestyle. Uh, yeah, I'm tired, man. I've been at it for a while. Oh, I know they was rapper. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna get worse. BLM is gonna continue to do that. Y'all think I'm bullshit? They're gonna continue to do that. I'm telling you now. As soon as these other bigger trials come into play this year, because y'all got to remember, we still got Ahmaud Arbery trial, which I already said with the Ahmaud Arbery case, that was a clear cut. They fucked up. Now, they don't even have to threaten violence. And in fact, if I was them, I wouldn't even do nothing like that in South Georgia. It is too many rowdy rednecks around South Georgia. Let justice play itself out. They will get the time. I promise you. These guys know they gonna get time. They don't try to change prosecutors. They don't try to change venue. They keep it everything in Glenn County, so they gonna get the time. So you ain't got to worry about those guys. They done. Put a fork in them. They done. Now these other folks, that's trials coming up. Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle is fucked. That kid's fucked because people are already focused on blood. Oh no, they're not gonna remove Maxine Waters. Maxine is the epitome of ass kissing. And we're gonna talk about Maxine Waters tonight. How she need to focus on her city. For real. She really do. It's just sad that we do not have the backbone. Well, McCarthy's trying to get some backbone because he's trying to censor her. But we need people to come at her just as aggressive as she's coming at everybody else. Rapper, I know. Everybody feels the same way. Everybody wants that. But right now, we got to play it cool. We gotta beat them mentally. We gotta beat them mentally. I'm trying to see if there's any other news. I mean, you know, the same old celebrities happy that Derek Chauvin got off from Whoopi Goldberg. You know, your liberal celebrities, they all excited into their feelings. All happy go lucky. Again, I still say what I said. He should have only got manslaughter because of his actions. But I guess they felt like that they deserved it more. It's pissing everybody off. It's so decisive. It's so divisive. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, Rachel. And it's sad. It really is. And I tell you what else is doing. It's putting a division in people's relationship in their personal lives too. I've been hearing a lot of biracial couples having a lot of problems because you got some of these couples that, especially a lot of black men and black women that are so, woke, and then you got these other ones that are not woke. Me myself, I don't do woking. I do what you do by how you present yourself and carry yourself. I love everybody. I'm the same way. I love everybody, Rachel, and you just can't, we can't do it. So anyway, I need y'all to get in the comment section because I got to do another story before I head to the house of crime news. Oh yeah, Thursday night will be crime news night. I'll probably do a documentary, get into it, a crime story. I haven't did one of those in a while, and we'll go on a case that's maybe a little recent, so that way y'all guys can actually enjoy a good case. I'm gonna take my time and research it, put it out there, and we'll definitely discuss about it and talk about it. Also, too, cause of how things go along with my channel, I'm gonna still try to put more interviews in, and I might just start reaching out to some of these people that also have done some of this true crime that might be already out or in jail. I might get them to actually talk with me and put that on the channel too. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking of how I'm gonna do all this. But either way it goes, I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I am going to go up here and get prepared for the next one. I'll see y'all about 5 minutes.